Here, cat.
Where are you? Here, cat. Here, cat.
Here, cat.
Here, cat.
Hey, Susan.
Hi, honey.
How are you? What's the matter?
Oh,
I'm looking for something.
We lost the cat.
Yeah. Hi, Gordon.
Hi, Bob.
How you doing?
Whose cat?
I don't know. It's just a stray cat that's been living around Sesame Street, and nobody knows its name, so we just call it Cat.
You call it Cat.
Right.
That's very clever.
Here,
You
cat.
know, we usually put out a saucer of milk for it, and it didn't come to eat today.
Here, cat.
You want to help us looking for it, honey?
Oh, are you serious? Do you know I am the best #1 top cat catcher on Sesame Street?
No, I never knew that.
You never knew that? Well, you watch. I'll find it for you.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
Gordon.
Big Bird. How are you?
Oh, buddy.
Listen, we've lost a cat on Sesame
Really?
Street. Yeah, cat, and we want you to help us find it.
Good heavens. A cat lost here on Sesame Street.
Right, a cat.
That's terrible.
Why don't you take up, go up by the store and look for it.
Okay,
I'll look around here.
I'll look, Gordon. Here, cat. Here, cat. Here, cat.
Here, cat.
Here, cat.
Cat.
Here, cat. Here, cat. I didn't want to tell him. I don't know what a cat looks like. I hope he's small and friendly and not huge and frightening. Oh, here, cat. Here, cat. Here, cat. Here, cat.
Susan, I have looked from the roof to the basement, all over this building, and I still can't find that cat.
No luck, huh?
No, but don't worry about him. He'll show up someplace.
I'm not worried.
You're not worried?
No.
Susan, have you looked at this table?
I was just over there to set it, honey.
Yeah, do you see anything wrong?
I've got 3 knives instead of 1. Oh, and I turned my soup bowls upside. I put milk in the saucers.
And you're not worried, right? You had 2 salt shakers instead of a salt and pepper.
I do?
But what else were you going to have for lunch?
Well, I was going to make some toast, and then we can eat.
Okay, let me do it, okay?
Okay, thank
All right. Because you're still worried about that cat. That's pretty obvious.
you. Well,
So,
it's a nice cat.
toast started. And,
You didn't put the bread in the toaster.
yeah, it didn't. Well, I guess we're both still a little worried about the cat, huh? The cat's around here somewhere. Where is it? Cat? Oh, Mr. Cardwell. You haven't seen a cat around here, have you?
A cat?
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it, except it's a cat and it's lost.
Well, didn't see a cat, but lots of triangles.
Lots of triangles.
Triangles. Triangles are everywhere. There's one over there.
Hey, that is a triangle, but it just came out of the air.
Well, I've been finding them everywhere.
Like where?
Well, there might even be one in here.
Oh,
There's another one.
yeah.
Hey, that's my triangle.
Who's that?
That's Oscar. Don't worry about him. He lives there in a trash can, and he doesn't like to share anything with anybody. But these triangles, you know, where are they coming
Well,
from?
I've just been finding them in the air. There's one over here.
It's another triangle.
They're everywhere.
Pick 'em up from
Look,
every
there's
place.
one there. There.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, triangles just don't pop up all over Sesame Street.
Well, the air's filled with them. There's another one over there.
Oh, come on. That's the triangles. Where are you getting them from? They just pop up. Another
Well,
triangles.
look, there's another one.
Another triangle
I told
just
you.
came out of the
There's
air on Sesame Street.
Well, they're
Huh?
everywhere.
Where?
Look, right there.
Now, wait a minute. This is just a little bit too much. Triangles just don't come out.
Well, there's triangles all over. Well,
you mean
there's
they're all
one in
over?
your ear.
What?
And there's another one behind your leg. And there's one behind your shoulder.
Behind my...
And there's another one in the air. Filled
Yeah.
with triangles.
Well, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Yeah, if you ever lose a triangular cat, just call on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Gordon. Where'd you get all those triangles?
I don't know. Where'd you get a monkey?
Oh, I just picked up a monkey. Isn't he cute?
Yeah? It's pretty... Look at him. He's eating a peanut.
Yeah, I just gave him one.
Let's get him peanut shells. We better take him over here and
Let's sit him down. See if
down
he...
with it. They come down
See
here.
if we
Do you
can
have
get him
another
down.
peanut?
Yeah. They come down out of trees for food. Let's see if he'll come down out of my back for this one.
He talks a lot.
Would you like another one? Come on down. Yep.
Yeah, he did come down
He
for
did.
it.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah, he's taking a nap or something.
This is a little South American monkey. It's called a capuchin monkey.
Yeah. What about the tail? It's a pretty long. He just wrapped his tail around my finger. How about that?
He just went home.
Where are you going?
Hey, he
Monkey?
likes you.
He does?
Yeah.
Does he have a name? Other
It's
Cappuccini.
a capuchin.
Oh, monkey! Don't say things like that. That's terribly unkind to say. That's bad. That's bad. Look at his eye teeth.
Wow,
You notice that?
Yeah, he's got nice
He's
teeth.
got eye teeth at the bottom,
I
and
wonder if he brushes his teeth every morning, huh?
he probably does with a peanut shell. Okay. He's active.
He can really, swing by his tail, you know.
He can?
Yeah. Some monkeys are real swingers, you know that?
He's got a swinging monkey.
Right. It's called a prehensile tail. They swing by. See him hang on to
He
it?
doesn't swing by that chain then.
No, he doesn't
He
swing by
swings
his
by the
chain.
tail.
Yeah. They eat a lot of fruits and insects and all kinds of things. But they love to swing.
He does. He's not eating the peanut.
No,
Maybe he doesn't like it.
he's
If
posing.
I put it on a triangle, he'd probably eat it.
Maybe.
Don't eat my triangle.
What are they applauding him for? What about me? Nobody ever cares about me. No, it's always some dumb animal that people care about. A cat is lost right now, and you should see how upset everybody is. Well, what's so nice about a cat? Just because it's soft and purrs and likes to drink milk? Ugh. I like things that are ugly and awful, and that claw around and frighten people. Like a worm.
A good day, everyone. I am a worm. Worm begins with this letter, W. It's really the only important thing that does, you know. Except, of course, for walrus. And water.
You know, Wanda the witch looks at things differently than we do because she flies around on her broomstick and she looks down on everything. Right. So we're going to play a game and we're going to look down on things, familiar things that we see all the time, and we're going to try to see what they would look like if we look down on them. Now, you're going to wait until I call on you so we give the children at home a chance to guess too, okay? Everybody got it?
That's good.
All right. Now, look at this card for a minute. Okay. What does that look like? Fourth.
Top of the house.
Oh, let's see.
You didn't
Right.
give us a chance.
Yeah, I said I'll call on you. He got it. Okay.
You get different cards?
Now. That looks like a jigsaw puzzle to me. Okay. Kevin.
Trees. How much trees?
A whole bunch of trees? What do you think, Oriana?
Just one tree.
Just one tree. See? It's
I
just
never
one
get
tree.
it right.
Okay, now. Let's try this one.
Who goes?
Kevin.
Car.
Car, right. Why was that easier to see?
When I'm at home, I look over my car.
Yeah, you have little play model cars.
And
Okay,
I have one real one.
there it is. There's that car. Okay, let's look at that. That looks like a ladybug to me.
a ladybug.
You know what a ladybug is?
Yeah, we collect them.
What's that look like to you, Ford? A bus. Whoops! We missed it. Shh. He's right. There it is.
I wonder what the next one.
Now that looks like a pretty design to me.
Oh, I know.
Wait a minute. Oriana.
Street lights.
The traffic lights. Right. What's this up here?
That's so like they stick into the side that's so they don't fall down.
Huh?
They stick inside it.
That's the top. See? Right there. That's the top. See?
Oh,
It comes
you know
to
what
a
I thought it
point. What? What did you think it was?
There's these things in the middle of the traffic. I didn't think it was a
No,
street
it's the
light.
kind on the, it's not
Yeah,
the
I
hanging
think-
street light, it's the kind on the post.
Yeah. That's what I meant, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, traffic light, street light. Not street light, traffic light. A street lamp is, that lights up the way. Now, to me that looks like a tire. What's that look like to you, Ford? A lamp? Does that look like a lamp to you, Oriana?
Not to me.
Doesn't to me
It looks
either.
like a steel
But it is.
I thought it was
What's
steering wheel.
this? What's this part here?
That's a bulb.
That's a light bulb. What's this?
That holds the
It sits on top of the light bulb. It holds a lamp shade. It holds a lamp shade. Okay. Oriana?
Chair.
A chair?
Yeah.
What do you think, Kevin?
Grandpa's seat.
Grandpa's seat.
Teeth.
Teeth. Excuse me. Okay, she's right. It is a chair. Look at that. See?
Grandpa's teeth.
Yeah, I thought these were teeth. Those look like teeth to me. But that's the back of the chair. Well, that's just a different way of looking at things. You know, speaking of different ways of looking at things.
Hey, Jim! Hey, Jim!
What is it, Money?
Jim, I got the windows for the holes in the wall.
Good boy. Are you sure you got the right one?
Oh, yeah, Jim. I got a square window for the square hole in the wall and a round window for the round hole in the wall. What's the matter? You don't think old buddy knows what he's doing?
We'll soon find out.
All right.
Let me see this window.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it right over to the wall.
That's it.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter, Jim?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
There's something wrong here.
Something wrong?
What shape is that hole in the wall?
Jim, that's a square hole in the wall.
And what shape is the window you bought for it?
That's a round window, Jim.
Come over here.
Okay.
What shape is that hole in the wall?
Jim, that's a round hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm. And what shape is the window you bought for it?
That's a square window I bought. Jim, what are we going to do now, Jim?
I've got an idea.
Good boy.
Pick up this window.
Hey, Jim, what you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to bend the square window so it'll fit into the round hole in the wall.
Ha ha! Good idea, Jim.
Hold it.
What is it?
If I do that, the glass might break.
Oh, that's a bad idea you got there, Jim. What are we going to do now?
There's only one sensible thing to do.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to saw out the whole wall. And then I'll lift up the wall and I'll turn it all the way around until the square hole is on that side and the round hole is on that side. But that'll probably take me all day long. All day, because that's the biggest wall in our room. And this never would have happened, buddy, if you had gotten the right windows for the right holes in the wall. Boy, oh boy.
Hey, Jim! Surprise!
What's this surprise?
Hey, Jim, when I was at the hardware store, I couldn't remember exactly which window was which, you know, so I got another pair of windows exactly the opposite, see? So, look, hold that. Now I got a square window for the square hole, huh? Then I got a round window for the round hole in the wall. So, square window for the square hole in the wall, round window for the round hole in the wall, and even got two wrong windows that we don't even need.
You can't do anything right.
What are we going to do now, Jim?
I think I can figure this one out.
Yeah? Come on, Jim.
All we'll have to do is to take the two wrong windows back to the store where we got them, and then I'll get my money back.
You did it again, Jim.
Of course I did it again. Now let's take the wrong windows and let's go to the store. Come on, buddy.
Boy, take the wrong windows right back to the store and get our money back. Boy, that Jim sure is smart. Wish I was as smart as Jim.
Yoo-hoo, cat. Yoo-hoo, cat. Come out. I have a surprise for you if you come out.
Big Bird.
Oh.
What kind of surprise you have for the cat?
If I tell you, it won't be a surprise.
Oh, come on, Big Bird. You can tell me. Tell me.
I have a bag full of marshmallows for the cat.
Oh, but Big Bird, cats don't eat marshmallows.
They don't?
No.
Everybody loves marshmallows. I love marshmallows.
Well, then why don't you eat them?
Well, wouldn't you like to eat them?
Okay, I'll have some.
Some? What does that mean?
Well, Big Bird, if I took the whole bag, then I'd have all of them.
You?
If I only took some out of the bag, then there'd be some left over for you.
Oh. Well, show me.
Okay. See? I have some.
And I have some.
Right.
Oh, that's good. I have some and you have some. Let's try that again.
Okay.
Now, let me see. I have some, and if I eat some, and I eat some more, and then I eat, oh dear, I've eaten all the marshmallows, and now I have them all, and you have none.
And what do you have, Big Bird?
I have a stomach ache.
Big Bird's a little unhappy, but he'll be okay soon. I'll tell you how a lot of people get unhappy, and things turn out okay when I read you this story about Sam. Sam's a little boy who wanted to do a lot of playing and things. And here he is. Sam wanted to play. Everyone in his house was busy, and no one wanted to play with him. Sam walked into the kitchen, where his mother was peeling apples for pie. He picked up a knife from the table. "Sam, don't touch that knife," cried his mother. "That knife is very sharp, too sharp for little boys. I don't ever want to see you touch that knife again." Sam's mother went back to peeling apples. "Why don't you go outside and play, Sammy?" Sam walked out on the porch. His big brother George was sitting on the steps, reading his books from school. Sam picked up a book and turned the pages to find a picture. "Sam, put down that book," yelled George. "That's my book, and you're not to touch it." Poor Sam looked as if he might cry. "That's a book I got from school," said George, not quite so loud as before. "If you get it dirty or rip the pages, I'll be in trouble. Don't ever touch my books again, understand?" Sam he just sort of stood there. "Why don't you go inside and play, Sammy?" said George. Sam went into the living room. And there by the window, his big sister Marcia was making clothes for her paper dolls. Sam picked up one of the dolls and waved its hand up and down. "Sam!" screamed Marcia when she saw what he was doing. "You'll bend my doll's hand. You'll ruin her." Sam looked as if he might cry. "You go play somewhere else, Sammy, but don't ever touch my dolls again." Sam just stood there. "Why don't you go find Daddy?" said Marcia. Sam's father was sitting at his desk, reading the newspaper. Sam stood beside him for a minute. Then, ping! Sam punched down a key on the typewriter. "Sam, get your hands off that typewriter!" shouted his father. "How many times must I tell you that typewriter is not a toy for children? Typewriters are very easy to break and they cost lots of money to fix. Don't ever touch my typewriter again." Sam's father turned back to his newspaper. "Why don't you go find Mother?" he said. Then Sam really did cry. He sat right down on the floor by his father's desk, and he cried and cried and cried. He cried so loud that his mother came in from the kitchen and his big brother George came in from the porch, and his big sister Marcia came in from the living room. "What in the world is the matter with Sam?" asked his father. "I think I know," said his mother, sitting down in the rocking chair by the desk and picking up Sam in her arms. "I think I know too," said George. "I think I know too," said Marcia. For a minute, everyone was quiet. The rocking chair creaked back and forth as Sam curled in his mother's arms. "Sammy," said his mother, "if you're not too busy, there's a job you could do for me in the kitchen." Well, Sam was tired of crying, so he followed his mother into the kitchen. His father and his big sister and his big brother all came along too. Sam's mother pulled out a tall kitchen stool so he could reach the table. Then she pinned a dish towel around his neck so he wouldn't get dirty, and then she gave him a piece of soft pie dough and a rolling pin so he could roll the dough out flat. "There's just enough dough to fit in this little pan," said Sam's mother. "Maybe you can make a tart to bake in the oven with the pie." "Say, that's a good job for Sam," said his father. "He's not too little," said his sister. "And he's not too big," said his brother. "In fact," said his mother, "he's just the right size. And now, Sammy, what kind of jam would you like for your tart?" "Raspberry," said Sam. How about that? You know, I bet another thing that Sam does is studies his words. And in order to know words, you have to know letters. Letters like the letter J.
What's happening, man? I don't know. What's that? I don't know. Looks like a fish hook.
It's not a fish hook. It's a J.
A what?
The letter J. Like to hear a story about the letter J, boys?
Yes.
Once upon a time, a guy named Joe noticed a June bug on his toe. Put it in a jar and started to go, but here come the judge and said, "No, no, no." So Joe said why and started to jump and danced a jig on an old tree stump, then jogged along to the city dump where he jammed the June bug in a tire pump. Then the judge caught up and started to wail and said to Joe, "Justice will prevail." Then the jury met and set the bail, and Joe got an hour in the city jail.
So that's the letter J. It still looks like a fish hook. You know what else we learned? Yeah, don't jive a judge by jamming a June bug.
Don't ever forget that. Don't jive a judge by jamming a June bug. Hey, here's something I teach in high school science. This is a magnet that I have in my hand. It's a piece of metal, a special piece of metal, and it picks up other pieces of metal, just like that. And these over here are little iron filings. They're ground up type metal. See, it picks them up and holds them. Now this is a small magnet, and with a small magnet, you can pick up small pieces of metal, but with a big magnet,
Hey, you know, Gordon, I sort of like taking care of this store.
You like it, huh?
Yeah, it's fun for a
Hey,
change.
Bob, listen, you ought to have been with me today.
Why is that?
I was walking down the street looking for the cat.
Yeah?
Right? Couldn't find the cat, and I ran into Mr. Cardwell. You know him, right?
Sure.
All of a sudden, he started pulling triangles out of the air.
Come
all
on,
over
you're
the place.
putting me
Yeah,
on.
behind. Oh, you should just all over Sesame Street.
He
triangles.
found all these?
Found all of them. Ever see anything like that? A whole bunch
That's
of triangles.
really crazy. You know, I'll bet you anything that I could find some triangles hidden right here in Mr. Hooper's store.
You're kidding me, Bob.
Nope.
You're going to find triangles just
I'll
like
find
Mr.
you some
Cardwell
triangles
found.
just like Mr. Cardwell right here in the
Yeah.
store. Can I borrow these for a while?
Help yourself.
They all have 3 sides, haven't they?
And 3 corners.
All right. Here's the first one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, that won't
good. One piece of pie.
Good one. That's a triangle.
That's a
You're right
triangle.
about that.
Now, let's see. Here's another one. A little smaller, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, circle.
What do you have?
An ice cream cone.
That's a triangle?
That is a triangle.
You know, you're right.
How about that?
That's 2. Go for another.
Now, here's another one. That's a different shape. Nothing on the telephone. Houses have triangles.
Where?
Right at the top of their roof. How's that?
That's 3. That's not bad.
That's 3.
That's pretty good.
Now we've got a big one here, huh? Nope.
Pretty fine.
I just happen to have a pine tree right here.
Just happen to have a pine
have
tree.
a pine tree.
But
That's
that fits, though.
That's yeah.
That's another one.
That's another one. Here's another one. Nope, nothing there. Watch this. 1, 2, 3.
You found a triangle on the bridge.
Triangle on the
I've
bridge.
never found anything but a bridge.
There's a lot of triangles all over this bridge here.
Yeah.
Now here's 2 the same size. That may be a little tougher. Except the front of a tent.
Yeah.
1, 2 triangles on the front of the tent. Put them together and 1 big triangle.
Okay.
Okay?
You
How am I
still-
doing?
You're not doing bad. You have 1 left
One
in your
left.
hand.
Okay.
See what you can do with it.
Nope.
No good. Doesn't
Nothing
work on
there.
the car.
Aha.
You found it.
I found it. The front of the arrow.
Tell me, you found
How's
another
that?
triangle.
Perfect. Huh? Right there.
Okay. You ready? 1 more for you.
1
In
more?
your pocket. Right.
Easy. I'll find it.
You can handle this?
I'll find it. Give me a minute.
See what you can find.
All right. Nope. I've got it. I've got it.
Book?
Here's my triangle.
No, won't
It
work.
is, it is,
No,
it is,
won't work.
it
Book
is.
has 4 sides.
Ah, that way, but watch. Now, would you mind placing the triangle right on the front of the book? And now what do we have?
You have a triangle. You win. And now, here's another message from the letter J.
What's happening, man? I don't know. What's that? I don't know. Looks like a fish hook.
It's not a fish hook. It's a J.
A what?
The letter J. Like to hear a story about the letter J, boys?
Yes.
Once upon a time, a guy named Joe noticed a June bug on his toe. Put it in a jar and started to go, but here come the judge and said, no, no, no. So Joe said why and started to jump and dance a jig on an old tree stump, then jogged along to the city dump where he jammed the June bug in a tire pump. Then the judge caught up and started to wail and said to Joe, justice will prevail. Then the jury met and set the bail, and Joe got an hour in the city jail.
So that's the letter J. It still looks like a fish hook. You know what else we learned? Yeah, don't drive a jet by jamming a June bug.
Come in.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Mr. Cardwell. What are you doing delivering groceries?
Well, Mr. Hooper's away today, so Bob and I are helping out at the store.
Oh, that's nice of you. Listen, I have my list right here, so let me check everything. Let's see, I ordered carrots, 5 carrots. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 4, Mr. Cardwell.
Is that only 4?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the other one right behind your hair.
And 5.
What's the next item on the list?
Lemons.
Lemons.
5 lemons.
Oh, yes.
2 lemons? Oh.
Yes. I'll count
You
them
count
for
for
you.
me?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
There's 1,
2, 3, 4. That's only 4. I ordered
Oh,
5.
and there's 5.
5. Okay. And lollipops now. I ordered some lollipops for the kids. I ordered 5 lollipops, you know. 1, 2, 3. That's only 4 again, Mr. Cardwell.
Oh, well, there it is again, right behind your hair.
Uh-huh. And, 5.
I think the last item was eggs, wasn't
Yes,
it?
eggs. I did order eggs. I ordered 5 eggs, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, chickens lay eggs. Let me see if I can make a chicken appear. Let's see.
Chicken appear.
You snap our hands, and we look inside, and there's the chicken.
But, Mr. Cardwell, I didn't order a chicken. I just want another egg.
Well, chickens lay eggs. Here's the 5th egg.
And 5. Thank you very much.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. But, Mr. Cardwell, you forgot your
Bye-bye
chicken.
now.
Come here. You hear that? Here, cat. Come, cat. Huh. Does anybody bother to ask Oscar? No, but it doesn't do any good. I wouldn't tell him anything anyway.
You wouldn't tell anybody what, Oscar?
I wouldn't tell anybody anything about anything.
By the way, you haven't seen a...
A cat? No, I haven't seen a cat if that's what you're going to ask.
Well, then you didn't see which way it went.
No, I especially didn't see him crawl under the fence a while ago.
You didn't.
Oh, and I didn't see him go across the vacant lot either.
You seen him go across a vacant lot.
And I especially didn't see him go down into that empty building down the street. And I didn't see him go into Hooper's drain pipe behind his building either. Wait a minute. I haven't told you anything, have I?
No, not a thing. Not a thing.
Good. The last thing I'd want to do is be a help to anybody.
Behind the drain pipe, Mr. Hooper's store. Go down there and check that.
Nobody gets any information from Oscar the Grouch if Oscar the Grouch doesn't want to tell it.
Oh, my. Oh, dear. I can't do anything.
Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, Susan, I've been looking all day for the cat, and I can't find him.
Oh, well, don't feel bad because we've been looking all day, too. We couldn't find it.
Oh, I even asked a funny-looking little bird, but all it kept saying was meow.
What bird said meow?
A little bird with pointed ears and a long tail and whiskers.
Big Bird, that was the cat.
Oh?
It certainly was, Big Bird, and here is the lost cat of Sesame Street. See it, Susan?
Oh, good heavens!
Oh,
help!
Big Bird. Big Bird's just a cat.
Oh, I just remembered. Birds are supposed to be afraid of cats.
Oh, don't be
Yeah, but
afraid.
not this one, Big
This
Bird.
one won't hurt you.
It won't?
No.
Oh.
Come on over here and meet it.
Well, I don't know.
Well, look, Big Bird, I'll tell you what. I'll make you keeper of the cats on Sesame Street.
You will?
Yeah, you'll be keeper of all the cats on Sesame
Hey,
Street.
I'm looking for the keeper of the cats on Sesame Street.
You are?
that's
well,
me.
we just happen to have the keeper of the cats right here, just newly appointed.
Are you the keeper of the cats, Big Bird?
Yes, Gordon says so.
Well, then you'd better know something about cats, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we've got 5 of them right here. These are little baby cats.
Oh.
Do you know what baby cats are called?
Yes, they're ducklings.
No, ducklings are baby ducks.
Puppies.
Puppies? No, puppies are baby dogs.
Oh.
Baby cats are called kittens.
Oh.
See how nice and soft they are?
Yes, what are they eating?
Oh, they're eating milk and some cat food. Would
Oh.
you like to feel this one? See how
Well.
nice and soft he is?
Well, okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, he has nice feathers.
No, you have feathers, Big Bird. This is called fur.
Oh.
Kittens have fur. See how nice and soft they are?
I know. I'm going to teach him how to fly.
Well, no, you can't teach cats to fly, Big Bird. That's just birds.
I'll teach him how to lay eggs then.
Look, I don't know whether Big Bird's going to teach the cats how to fly or lay eggs or build nests or what, but I do know that we'll all be back here on Sesame Street. So you make a point out of coming back and joining us,
I'm going
okay?
to teach him how to dig worms.
Goodbye.
No, I don't like worms.
I'm going to teach...
Sesame Street was brought to you today by the letters S, W, and J, and by the numbers 4 and 5.
I'm going to teach him how to chirp then. Chirp, chirp.
The book Sam, read on today's show, was written by Ann Herbert Scott. Drawings by Simeon Shimon, published by McGraw-Hill. Sesame Street is a production of the Children's Television Workshop.
This is NET, the Public Television Network.